Welcome back to that build and to finally another episode for the Porsche build. As mentioned prior some time ago, these weren't going to be as consistent, but they are going to be a much larger chunk and therefore hopefully achieving a bit more within the episode. So it's a bit more fun to watch, a bit more involved basically. What we're going to be starting with today is more or less doing the square bars. So they're the reinforcement bars I had beforehand. If you haven't seen that video, top right hand corner, just so you kind of catch up, or if you're new to the channel otherwise. So we've got some round tube here. They will be recessed into the square bar. All the cutouts are done now. They will then go underneath the actual frame rails, the existing ones, because they are simply just flimsy metal as such. So just a bit of reinforcement, just a bit more girth on there as well. I've got this lovely new piece of equipment here, which in total was $25 for the jig and $25 for the actual angle grinder. Couple of cheap purchases, but this is actually going to help me with cutting the round pipe. So I was trying to think of the best way of doing it. This was the easiest and the cheapest as well. I couldn't really find anything else within a decent sort of price range for something I wouldn't use that much. So this was pretty much the best option. So this will actually assist. We're going to be starting off with this, cutting up all the actual pieces, cutouts, dowels, whatever you want to call them, for the square bar here. So I'll go measuring them up first. Then we're going to start to actually recess those in, weld them into those, then mount them into the actual chassis, and then put this back on, and then drill the holes for these, hopefully then having it all connected so it's nice and sturdy, and then that part of it is done. Then we can move on to the next job, which I haven't even got to yet. I'm getting way ahead of myself there. So yeah, let's get to it. a while for me to get stuff done. I'm not the quickest person when it comes to any sort of chore, let alone when it comes to doing stuff that I've never ever done before. And of course, this involved quite a bit more and a lot of time ensuring that all the measurements were as good as they could be. I still don't know if they're 100% accurate, but the only way I'm really going to be able to tell now is to get the tub back on. Not that close yet though, I'm still a ways off from doing that. But at least now, everything here is all mostly bolted together. I haven't got the washers or nuts underneath holding it on. We still have some clamps here, but it is simply to ensure that everything lines up as it should now with the new reinforcement bars, the floor pans, and of course the subframe. There is, however, something which dawned to mind to me, I think it was in the shower the other morning or something, but unfortunately I think I have slightly ballsed up with regards to the alignment of this thing, and I'm not going to know again until I'm much further down the track. I won't go into that just yet, that'll be for next video, but there is still a lot that I need to do in the meantime. This will come off again. There is still more to be done with this space frame. I'm nowhere near putting the body back on and reassembling everything, obviously, as you can see by the state of affairs here. But at least now this is a fair bit of a jump forward. Space frame's onto the chassis, it's all mounted up, it's all bolted in place for now. And then of course, the next thing really is going to be getting, well, this thing back on the ground. But there are some parts I need to get in order to get to that point in time. Whether I can do that in the future, I don't know yet, but I still have to sort out this front end with the little crumple that has happened, and that really needs to be done because I can't bolt on the steering assembly, the front axle, all that sort of affair until that's sorted. That is going to take me a while. So again, these videos will not be as constant as they used to be. Yeah, just bear with me because I am tackling stuff that I've never ever done before, learning as I go. I feel my welding skills have improved because I've just been watching a heap of places doing welding, stuff like that. Throw out a channel here, Yorkshire Car Restorations. They've been doing some really cool work on a lot of different cars, and of course watching them doing the welding, just kind of had an idea for it and kind of replicated some of their techniques, and I feel it's actually worked to my benefit. So I'm really happy with the way that came out. It's substantially strong. Yeah, I threw the suggestion up online as to how to fix that shortfall corner. Thank you very much to those that actually did mention it. Ian and I think Chris. I'm totally forgetting names right now, I'm terrible. Anyway, but at the end of the day, I have now progressed on, so on to the next thing. As always, thank you very much for watching. So that's going to do it today, guys. Thank you very much. Like, subscribe, comment below, etc. This has been Dat Build. Now get back to your build. Until next time, guys. Cheers.